Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited.
And Yama.
And this is the first time we've seen Yama in a while. So in here we're doing the Toot and Boot segment, and we're going to be doing it together. And in this video we're going to be discussing the Winged Dragon of Ra God's Phoenix mode. A lot of people really like Ra. So
I mean, he's my favorite God card too, but I never even I never had any incentive to play a God card. I just never wanted to.
People like
as a kid I wanted them, but like now I forget that they even existed.
Well, these days everyone cares about Cosmos, Magispectors, DDDs, Cradles. But in this video, don't forget to like the video, and we are going to be tooting and booting the new Winged Dragon of Ra God's Phoenix mode. So don't forget to like the video if you would like to see this next Sunday, and we'll get on into this. And Yama, I will read this card. And
you want to read it?
I'll read it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Use your words, girl.
Use your words. The Winged Dragon of Ra God's Phoenix mode. It's a Divine Beast, level 10, 4,000 defense. Monster. Cannot be normal summoned / set. If this card was able to just be normal summoned, nobody would ever use Ra, I'm just saying. Must be special summoned by its own effects and cannot be special summoned by other card effects. Its first effect. If this card is in your graveyard when the Winged Dragon of Ra is sent from the field to your graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to the activation of this card. Note to solemn warning. Second effect. This card is unaffected by other card effects. Okay, great. Alright, third effect. You could pay 1,000 life points to send one monster on the field to the graveyard. Good. And its fourth effect is, during the end phase, send this card to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one Winged Dragon of Ra, Sphere mode, from your hand, deck, graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. Now, the original Winged Dragon of Ra that Marek used in the show didn't have that fourth effect. So that's a boost to what Ra originally did, because Ra had all those effects prior, but that last one.
Yeah.
So
when you finally do get him on the field, he only stays for a turn and then he kills himself.
Well, that's basically what Marek did. He'd be like, I'm playing Monster Reborn, and I bring back Ra.
So then after he kills himself, Ra by his own just gets on the field.
It's a good. It's like a good circle, because you go from Spear mode to Ra to this.
Well, you only need one
this.
of him in the grave, right?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say only once per duel. Because so then when Ra goes to the grave again, you could do this again.
Basically. So off the bat, like, we're gonna go right into the tooting and booting and our reasonings why. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I'll go first then, I guess.
Okay. What are you gonna give him?
I'll toot him because there's a good loop. He has a better, like, solid attack points than Ra kind of had that weird effect where you had to pay life points to get his attack point. Oh, by the way, when he comes back, when he sends Ra back on the field, how does that work? How much attack points does he have?
What?
When he kills himself and Ra gets sent from the special
Sphere mode?
Yeah, like, what happens with that?
Well, Sphere mode has the ability that when Sphere mode, you get to just, like, cut off and basically play Ra.
Yeah. And when Ra comes on the field,
it has 4,000.
Okay, without paying life points.
Yeah, without paying life points.
That answers my question there. I still toot it though. I mean, he has a decent effect. Pay only 1,000 life points, send one monster on the field to the graveyard, like anything. Wow. And it doesn't say destroy it, so monsters that can't be destroyed.
Well, you know what it is?
Right?
Yeah. So you're just gonna give him a flat out toot.
Yeah, give him a toot. I think it's a pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't use it. But I still think it's a good card.
Now, you see, for me, now we're going to go into, like, my reasoning. Now, I heard everything you said, and you want to know what it is? If you get the ability to play this card, it's a toot. But I'm going to give it a boot, because playing God cards, from growing up playing God cards, they're not the easiest things to summon.
Of course you play God cards, right?
Yeah. As a kid, fuck yeah, I play God cards. but you want to know something? My man has always been Obelisk, because Obelisk, he never lied to me. But when I look at Slifer and Ra, Slifer just flat out sucks compared to all the new versions of Ra. Ra was originally the worst. But you want to know the problem with Ra is that you have to go through all this shit. You first have to play Sphere mode. Everything has to be, like, set up in this perfect, like, zone. You need this one in the grave. You need to get, like, Sphere mode first. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like so it's like, what's a good way to like put it? It's like, it's not.
It's unconventional.
Yeah, I'll say that it's unconventional.
Use your words.
Use your words.
I said at the beginning.
But it's not easy to do this, and it's one of those things where if I got to play this card, I would have a fucking field day. You'd see me out in the street, great beast of the sky, please hear my cry. Trust me, you would.
Just chanting the fucking.
But it's because it is
monologue.
so. You want to know what it is? I will say this regardless. This should have just been the original Raw. You should have just been able to sacrifice, boom, play this, and if they want,
you're saying this should have been the effect.
you want to know what I think?
That's what you're saying.
I think that the original Winged Dragon of Ra and this God's Phoenix should have been the same card. It would have been okay if they made Sphere Mode its own card, but had Ra and this like a combined card.
Yeah, well, with the regular card art of Ra, obviously, because.
Yeah, because I feel like it's.
Although this card art is really cool.
You know how cloggy this must be to draw all these cards.
Well, you probably, if you're playing this, you probably have a deck circled around it.
Well, yeah, it's a shame that you can't have like a whole god deck focused on all three, but maybe one guy actually does do that. So that's basically it. I'm basically gonna give him a boot because throwing like these 3 copies together is so like random, and putting them in order is just. I feel like it's just never gonna happen for you. But if you do bring it out, like you said, it's a 2 because you brought it out. Good for you. But if you're facing a Cosmo, Mataspect, a Gradle person, I don't see this working out in your favor.
Can Gradle steal it?
I think Gradles can steal. Wait, cannot.
It's not targeted by effects, right?
This card is unaffected by other card effects. Yeah, I don't think Gradles could take them.
Yeah, but you could steal Ra.
I could steal the original Ra, yeah.
And I won't go in the grave.
Alright, so thank you for watching, and.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Tell us if you toot or boot it in the comments.
Yeah,
and
leave them comments below if you toot and boot this card.
And if you if there's anything that we didn't cover in this video, please tell us in the comments. We love it when you do that.
And say
at least I do.
Say if you agree with me, Kisame, or you agree with Yama. I'm booting him, he's tooting him. Yeah. And don't forget to check out the 2 previous videos. And thanks for watching, and have a great day.
Bye.